I'm Vaughn Vandenberg, dad of 3 boys, was in energy for 42 years. Started out as a landman, went through various companies and rose through management, and I finished my career as an executive of a Fort Worth company. Kent Kunkel was my husband. We were married in 2012 in Washington, D.C. We had been together for 18 years, had the boys together, and he was absolutely the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. He passed away in 2013 from colon cancer. Luke took it the hardest because of his age. Trey didn't quite realize it. Zachary knows it, but he was just a little bit younger. My first son, Trey, was born in 2005, and pretty much immediately after he was born, discovered that he had several abnormalities which affected his talk, his brain function, and his movability. We air flighted him from Wichita to here a day after he was born. The care he got at Medical City did save his life and helped him to move out of there faster than he would have if he'd been someplace else. When that doctor comes out and says, there is something wrong with your child, and you're going, okay, what is it? He was in intensive care for 6 weeks. The most difficult part was his corpus callosum and his brain is not connected. I think the best care that he can get here in the Metroplex was at Scottish Rite, because that's their expertise. Kids just like Trey, they all have different type of issues, but they do not hesitate at all in taking those on and getting you through that process, whatever it may be. He has his own personality. He doesn't talk. He has his own messaging, and you learn to interpret that from him. He's adorable. During his first year, the concern was him surviving still. And so the thought was maybe another child would help stimulate him a little bit more. And that happened, and got Luke, my middle son. He was born about 2 years after Trey. Those boys will defend him to the end. They've seen his seizures that he would have as he was growing up. They've seen the surgery he's had on his back because he had scoliosis. They've seen the surgery he had 2 years ago on his hamstrings. And so what does that give them? It gives them compassion. And compassion can be one of the greatest gifts I think any individual can have. They believe everybody created equal. There is no difference. They will carry that through their entire life and hopefully spread that to friends, neighbors, family, whatever the case may be. And that makes me proud of them. I just love being with them. These boys are like any other boys you're going to run into on the street. They're crazy about gaming. They say weird things and they smell. They're like all of them, okay? They are great. They're great. It's just one big romping family. I don't think about legacy. If I was to think about it, I hope my kids will project a very kind and giving, loving, caring father. That's the best legacy I can have. Hands down.